Good evening. Welcome to our weekly tarot reading. Readings are posted each Friday. This reading is for the week following October 21st, 2022. Before you begin your own reading, cards should be shuffled with intention and placed off to the side. We will be using the traditional Celtic Cross 11-card spread, and we will not be observing separate meanings for cards that appear in their reversed positions. Let's get started. Our first card represents you, the star. Our second card represents what surrounds you, the Queen of Pentacles. The third card represents what blocks you, the Nine of Swords. The fourth card represents your foundation, the Eight of Swords. The fifth card represents what is behind you, the Five of Swords. The sixth card represents what crowns you, the Four of Pentacles. The seventh card represents what is before you, the Page of Wands. The eighth card represents how you present yourself, the Wheel of Fortune. The ninth card represents how others see you, the Two of Swords. The 10th card represents your hopes and your fears, the Nine of Pentacles. The 11th card represents the final outcome, the Queen of Swords. The very first card in our spread is the Star. This is the card of illumination. In the first position, it represents you. You need to be the star of your show and to experience a time of joy, wonder, hope, and healing. Relax and reestablish your connection with your body and the illumination of spiritual realities. Dwell on the good, not the bad. The second card in our spread is the Queen of Pentacles. She represents good fortune. When the Queen of Pentacles surrounds you, she suggests that you are surrounded by the ability to protect your good fortune and that of those you care about. Social connections can greatly benefit you now. Patronize the arts and enjoy your riches. A wealthy person may help or need your help. The third card in our reading is the Nine of Swords, the card of nightmares. When this card is in the third position, it represents what blocks you. A nightmarish situation could block progress. Fears, if not confronted and understood, can lead to obsession, confusion, paranoia, or physical illness. Protect yourself from negative forces. Avoid being a martyr, and get enough sleep. The fourth card in our spread today is the Eight of Swords. This is the card of indecision. In the fourth position, it represents your foundation. Crucial to your situation is your ability to deal with indecision. Sometimes you must decide not to decide at all and not to move forward. Rigidity, misunderstanding, and focusing on petty details must be dealt with. Don't get bogged down. An oracle can help you understand how you feel, or you may simply need a few moments of self-reflection. The fifth card in our spread today is the Five of Swords. This card represents defeat. It is what is currently behind you. Past experiences dealing with surrender and defeat are affecting your present situation. If the lessons taught were ignored, it's going to happen again. You cannot cheat karma. Revenge or blame is unnecessary. Learn from the past, but also learn to let it go. The sixth card is what crowns you, and it is the Four of Pentacles. This is the card of possessiveness. It would be good to manage and protect what you are responsible for. Visualize yourself as the righteous caretaker of your charges. Feel protective forces helping you to do it well. Know the joy of responsibility. Now is not the time for irresponsibility. Our seventh card today represents what is before you, and it is the Page of Wands. You will soon encounter or have to act like a person who is spontaneous and enthusiastic about life. Be careful that impulsiveness does not turn into tactlessness, anger, and immature theatrics. If control of the situation is lost, stay calm. Just because you are supposed to be enthusiastic does not mean you can be cruel. Our eighth card today represents your persona, what you present to the world, and it is the Wheel of Fortune. It represents cycles. Present yourself as one lucky enough to be aware of and planning for life cycles. Show that you can take responsibility for your life's progress. Display a willingness to take a chance. Do not be afraid to appear too freewheeling. The ninth card in our spread represents how others see you, and it is the Two of Swords. This card represents balance. Others see you as taking a break from usual ways of thinking and doing to consider alternative ideas and viewpoints. You seem diplomatic and ready to compromise. Some may see you as timid, lazy, or as a procrastinator. Our 10th card today represents your hopes and your fears, which are often one and the same. It is the Nine of Pentacles. In the 10th position, this card, which represents abundance, means that you hope you will know abundant health, wealth, and wisdom, but you fear you may not. You having something does not mean there will be less for others. You may fear or fear for your independence, or you may fear or fear for your environment or a natural lover. It is okay to enjoy what you have. It is not okay to take from others without reason. The final card in our spread today is the Queen of Swords. She represents a fierce independence. In the very final position, she could mean that you will encounter or have to act as an independent thinker who sees ideas and information as powers to be used. Sympathy will be lacking. Be careful loneliness does not turn strength into rigidity, tactlessness, or prudishness. You might be independent, but you are not alone. Thank you for joining us this week. If you'd like to keep updated on our weekly tarot readings, please like and subscribe. Blessed be.